Hello. Alright. Yes, Clutch, it is practice. Let's see, who's actually out on track? Out of the top boys. Before that, hello anyone who's watching. Welcome to the stream. We're here with round 5 of AF3 Season 7 here at Dijon, Prenois, it is called. Why did I make that sound? My throat is in pain. But this, yeah, pretty, I mean, a track that I do not know very well at all. His home track, but yes, Jacques Olivier gets the win. That's a home victory for him. But currently, it's Josh Brooks with the fastest lap in practice session. So looking really good for the river racing side right now. If you hear long bits of silence like just that was right there, that is because I have a very bad cough, and I'm sparing you guys from hearing that by just quite simply muting myself. Because coughing in your ears is not something I want to do, and not something that I imagine any of you would enjoy. Anyway, let's take a quick look at the track. So we got a nice, long start-finish straight. So really, really fucking long. Oh god, it's all, it's all broken. Oh my Jesus. Why has it done that? Why can't I free cam in T1? So we got a nice sweeping initial left-hander, sorry, right-hander, which follows all the way around, sort of follows uphill, gentle left, gentle right. Could be very interesting watching battles through these sets of corners. Back round, right, follow all the way down, and this seems to be like a tricky breaking point. Let's go on board here with Lil Miata just to get an idea of what the track is like. As he is just warming up for a his first time lap at the moment. As you can sort of hear at this point, pretty much everyone has nailed this new shifting strategy that has kind of emerged with these cars, and Still feels really weird to hear these cars at such low revs, as Miata going a bit wide, although I don't think that matters. Maybe it helps to get a little bit of extra speed before the start of the lap. But yes, he starts his first lap now. Let's take you through a lap of Dijon, Prenois. So all the way to the very end of the straight, absolutely top speed. Braking must be pretty important here. Angle the car right, send it in, and make sure you have got the angle right so you don't understeer too much coming out of it. Keep very tight across the corners, use as much curve as possible, seeing as the curves are pretty flat around here. Keep it to the right before swinging down left. I imagine they must have been to go that wide then, but now we go here to what is essentially quite a long hairpin, to be honest, for all intents and purposes. That seems like probably one of the heaviest braking points in the whole track. But angling the car pretty alright, then we'll be on to looking to be on for a pretty clean lap. Using as much curve on the outside as possible for this last sweeping corner. Must be pretty hard to get this one right with the front wheel drive understeer of these cars. Miata getting it just about right, coming out onto the start finish straight, about to finish his lap, which will be a 1:22.7, not shabby at all, about 8/10 of the best time we saw last session. Josh Brooks already with a faster 1:22.4, looking very, very strong already, even after the first lap. Thank you for asking, Blackie. I am a little bit ill. Yeah. Oh, that is not safe. Parkour on the racing line in quali. What is that? Some severe bit. Whoa! What the hell? What the hell is that? What on earth? What? I don't have words. I've never seen this. Why is there a car parked on the racing line? What on earth? That is perilous. Jesus Christ. When is he gonna move? Move, blood, move. It's like, what is going on? The car's like moving very slightly. What the? What? What in God's name is going on? What? What the doink? What the doink? As Clutch says. Oh, hey, Joao. Late cover to quali, but here he comes. And in response to that absolute chaotic moment, Barcor's Sigma male grind set, yes, Riley, just parking, seemingly just spawning in the track. Vivolf's currently on pole, provisional pole, with a 1:22.099, incredibly strong lap from him there. Let's just go with some of these TV cams for a lap now. Give you guys a little idea of what it's like to be, you know, watching that lap from the trackside as opposed to on board. So I think this corner here is a big sort of make or break for your lap. It seems like a pretty tricky corner to nail. Downhill, hard left. Oh, as Pingu Quinn has gone ahead and set a 1:22.007. Very speedy. We're almost getting towards the top times in practice. Josh Brooks in third. Knows facts and logic, guys. He knows he can go about 5/10 quicker than that, which is painful if you're in his position. Beeville's seemingly giving up on that lap right there. Pingu Quinn, on the other hand, not so much, going for another lap after setting the best of the session so far. Josh Brooks, ooh. Almost an identical time from Josh Brooks, only about completely exactly 700ths off of Pingu Quinn's best time. But Josh getting close to that sub-22, that elusive sub-22 that is people are just on the precipice of right now. Jack Olivier going 4th as well. The top 5, or top 4 actually, very, very close together, all of them. Again, marvellous. Marvellous? What the fuck? What am I, some Victorian? Amazing to see such a close, you know, group right up at the top. Pepper Cappy doing really well, P7 apparently with Wally. Let's hope he can do well in the race as well. Sorry, Pepper. I'm praying that won't curse you. Because maybe if I intentionally curse you, that'll just have the opposite effect. You know, like reverse psychology. Who knows? Again, okay, seemingly just parking it. Not really happy with that lap. Vivos, I imagine that was his out lap. He's now going to try go for a battle lap. Try and maybe. Oh wow, Pingu Queen with a 121.8. I didn't even notice that. My goodness. Josh Brooks weeping right now as Pingu Quinn has dashed his you know, theoretical best lap of this race generally. Wait, a 121.6. Holy crap, Pingu Quinn has now opened up a almost 5/10 gap to everyone else in quality. That's amazing. So there you go. Currently, Pingu Quinn really does seem to be the man to beat, whilst Jerd goes through to set a 122.1. Very, very competitive time in the Super Nuke Bros car. Ravaging to get at going 6th as well. Pretty speedy. Good lap from him. So everyone apart from Pingu Quinn in the top 11 is covered in within under a second. All really good. Sorry to spit, I was blowing my nose. But yeah, almost seemed like a bit of a one-man affair for at least the pole position at the moment. Seeing if anyone at all is on course to beat that seemingly unassailable lap from Pingu Quinn. Josh Brooks currently on another lap. Let's see if this one can potentially be any better than his previous attempts. So this final section, nice and smooth, swinging it around, trying to get the widest possible entry into this final corner. Got a feeling this track is going to provide us with a lot of nice high-speed duels. It's all really high speed a lot of the track, so should be pretty intriguing. Josh Brooks not able to go any faster with that lap. Let's see if he'll go for another attempt here. Very good T1 entry, very good, seemingly so far. Could this be the one? We'll even hope to get close to what Pingu Quinn has done. It's definitely possible, it's in there. Nice and close to the inside around there. Using all of the track possible. I've got a feeling, man, I ain't no expert on this track, but I've got a feeling this is a pretty damn good lap that Josh is going to be on for right here. If it isn't, well, actually you can see it. I think if his little delta reading is looking correct, he's well, he was showing a second ago that he was on for about 3/10 up on his current lap. What do you think, guys? My prediction is a 121.8 from this lap, unless that's just invalidated it. it gonna be? What's it gonna be? It's not gonna be. Oh, it's gonna be so close. A 122.1, only 2/10 off his current best. But no improvement. Nowhere close to Spingy Quinn. Yeah, not gonna go for that. 3 minutes left of the session. Vivos, I imagine, out on the track as well, trying to get some inroads on Pinky Quinn's lap as we speak. Down the order, Ali Adams for P7, Lumiata P8, Pauline P9, Jens P10, Diego Domingo P11, Pepacati down in P12 now, Mosquito down at the bottom as well. Any surprises right now? Not really, but João Guerra, to my knowledge, hasn't been participating in this championship to a great degree so far. I think he's had a couple of races. To come in and be 6th place, pretty good going for him. Pretty good going. Pinky Quinn. Oh shit! I keep missing this, but Pinky Quinn going through and setting a 121.5. Jeez, the gauntlet has been laid. But Jack Olivier managing to close up to be within about 4/10 of that time. So good on him there. So tempted to order McDonald's right now, you guys don't even know. Oh, thank you, Riley, for the subscription. 5 months, nice. Very much appreciated. Sigma male behavior right there. Thank you, thank you. Interesting to see all the different lines that people are doing through that last corner right there. Jack seemingly keeping it very, very close to that inside curve. Jack absolutely sending this car around this track, to be honest. Really trying to eke out all of that extra time. Maybe a damn cider will help my illnesses. Who knows? Jared up at P3 as well, going even faster than Josh Brooks. Good shit. But Josh Brooks looking to stay P4. Let's run you through the order. How about as people come and set their final laps? Although Jared looking to be on a very, very speedy lap, to be honest. So let's watch this. I don't want to get premature. Wait, hear the crack of the can. Oh, lovely, splendid. I should do like commercials for drinks. Thank you, Mayosos, for following. Very much appreciated. Merci beaucoup. Don't think Jared is going to be going for a better lap there. But there you have it, guys. Pinky Quinn, absolutely, you know, I mean, when I say class above, it's 4/10, but 4/10 can really mean a whole lot when the championship is this close. But Pinky Quinn taking the P1 in quali, Jack Olivier P2, Judd, a very nice P3. Josh Brooks, P4, when so much more was potentially on offer. Vivol's P5. Ali Adamcher, P6. Lil Miata, P7. Paul Huber, P8. Jens Beetsma, P9. Topa P10. David Domingo, P11. Alright, let's go back to it. There you go. Peppa Capi, P12. Very good performance there. Alexandre Duvois, P13. Stealing Charbatron's car. Pardon me. Vassel Verhouden, P15. Daniel Guzman, down P16. G750 and P17. Thomas Cameron, P18. Mario Weigel, P19. And Mosquito, P20. So a pretty decent looking field currently. And we have our 2-minute countdown. I just want to see where that red line leads. What's it doing? Oh, what the fuck? That is very unsafe. Why is there a tag from a damn fire extinguisher going across the whole track? That is very, 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 very irresponsible. And let's see where it goes. Okay, keeps going. Keeps going. Oh, okay. It keeps going. It keeps going. So I'm gonna miss the start this way, but I really want to see how this thing goes. Oh my goodness. Is it gonna go? It's gonna go under the map. It goes everywhere, man. What the fuck? That's crazy. That is very, very unusual. Anyways, enough of the French oddities. You know, it's a very common occurrence in France. Long just lines going into the middle of nowhere. We're going to be starting this race in about 40 seconds. It is set to be... Oh god, we have Pinguquin and Jack Levy on the front row together. Does it get any more spicy than this ratio? Guys, we've been ratioed. We've been had. We're gentlemen. We've been ratioed. I should just end the stream now. Okay, goodbye. "11 seconds to go. Make that 10. Make that the lights coming up. Let's go, Josh," says Benny's. Let's go, Josh, indeed. 5 red lights. And we're away here at Dijon, Prenois. Pinguquin and Jack Levy both getting fairly even starts, but Pinguquin getting a slightly better start out of them. Thank you for the ratio, Charles. Pinguquin, by definition, quite far ahead into T1. Jack Levy going around the outside. Let's see if we can catch any of the rest of the action going on around the field. Well, everyone's seemingly clean through T1. Very good stuff. Maybe I'll eat my words soon, but oh my goodness, the speed at which the cars are going through this section. Insane. But up ahead are 2 leaders. Jacques Olivier going for a move on the inside. Is he going to go able to hold it? Pinguquin around the outside. They are side by side. The 2 main, I think, championship protagonists. Pinguquin, that gives him the inside for this corner now. Keeps the position, keeps P1. Jack forced all the way to the outside. Close, hard racing here. Pinguquin and Jacques Olivier. Still side by side, but they collide. Pinguquin is touched out wide. Pinguquin slides out wide. He's now on a threat from Jerd, but still holding on right close to the rear of Jack Olivier. Oh, that's a collision, Jerd, and that is not Josh Brooks involved. Josh Brooks just manages to escape that, but I do believe that is Jerd. That is Jerd, and I think it was other people involved in that collision. That is a virtual safety car. Oh my goodness, it got feisty between Jack and Pinguquin up here at the front. It is rare that we see this kind of opportunity for the 2 of them to go absolutely head to head. Yeah, that's the story of this league. We got nice racing, then demise. Also, what the hell are people doing on a safety car? Why are you guys going so fast? What is going on? What is going on? What are you doing? No one can do safe. No one can do SC restarts, man, or just safety car in general. But that was some genuinely really awesome battling between Jack Olivier and Big Quinn. For a good few corners there. I want to say hard but fair. Hard but fair. Just praying we don't get any goddamn reports from these two. I just hope they're able to have a good, solid race between them. And whoever wins, wins. But now Jack Olivier has the cards in his possession. He has that P1 spot. But the big movers, as Riley's kind of pointing out, I guess, Jens Batesma up in P5 now, managing to avoid a lot of that initial chaos. Josh Brooks, a big loser of that, down in P7 now. Aliana Jolsa losing out, but Diego Domingo profiting up in P9 now. Vivo's P3 as well, but not too bad, making up a couple of positions. Lil Miata must have gained quite a few. I don't remember him being in that P4 spot. Pepper Capi losing out a little bit from their initial starting position. Daniel Guzman getting about 5 positions from his initial starting spot. But João Guerra, I think, was the one involved with the accident between him and Jerd. It must have been those two up at the front who had that collision going into this corner. But now they are down the field and will have to make up that ground as we near the restart of the race. Jack Olivier with Pingu Quinn hot on his heels, snapping at them even right now as we wait with bated breath for the restart. Almost ready to go underway. I do believe the green flag is going to be happening soon. Let's go on board with Jack Olivier to watch this restart. Let's go from this PV. We're going to have a big fat baguette in the way. We're going to have a big old baguette in the way, but here we are. And we are away again. Jack Olivier pulling away from Pinky Quinn slightly. Good restart for him. Everyone else around pretty okay. One car sliding out wide, but okay, staying ahead this first corner, and all behind. All is pretty much okay apart from Diego and Alexandre Duvois, who eventually lead to a absolutely colossal pileup coming together in the middle of the field, and no one had anywhere to go. We are under safety car conditions once again. All it takes is one massive demise for Alexandre Duvois and Diego Domingo. Jack with some serious weaving. That is some insane weave right there, bro. Let's hope we can get the racing underway again at the end of this lap, because we are about 5 minutes into this race already. Bro, the weaving is real. Look at that. But everyone's doing it pretty okay. There you go. Very glad we can all weave now. The position's really changing up at the top of the field, to be honest, because we only got about 1 corner's worth of racing, if that. Cars are really using that ability to weave, and I do believe, these cars with the tyres really cool down, you really do not have any front end grip. So maximum weavage engaged for many of these drivers. But here we are again with this same restart, basically just a repeat of last lap. The whole field behind, seemingly doing some decent weaving, no collisions right there. But all preparing, getting ready for yet another restart. Let us praise the racing gods that we can get away okay this time. I'm gonna go for an F7 cam this time at the start finish straight. If it would actually, no, I can't do that because of the fucking track. But here we are about to go underway with the restart. Jack Olivier holding the field up, and away they go. decent restart. Don't know if it's as good this time. Pingu Quinn a little bit closer than he was in the last restart. Is he going to go for a move potentially into this corner? Jack with this potentially quite deeper line. Jack going wider. A little bit of a wiggle there from him. Pingu Quinn is going to be able to pressure and haggle him through this next section. Staying nice and close. Evolve's up behind, very, very close. This is not over yet, far from over, far from over. Vivolve staying very close as well. This whole top four is still super packed together. That is Vessel Howden falling down the field. Rip to him, but we've got some battling up here to watch. Josh Brooks seemingly already making a move on Paul Huber for P6. It's really good, looking to Jens Binsman next for some moves. This corner does seem to be a tough one. The cars close up so much here. Very high potential for some collisions. Shalgeha and Jerd back together again, so they don't have any crashes themselves. But Jack, Olivier and Pingu Quinn, the gap only about between 3 and 5/10 at the moment going into this first proper lap of racing. Papakapi back up into P10. Very good work from him on this restart lap. Zhao seemingly not really liking the concept of staying on the track and spending more time off of it than many other people. Meanwhile, Lil Miata and Vivolve's having a drag race down the main straight. Lil Miata taking that P3 position going into that corner. Against Bates, but Josh Brooks being forced out wide into that corner, but losing a position to Paul Huber now. Maybe battling quite hard with Jens Batesman right there. The P1 to 2 battle and P3 to 4 battles are now slowly developing. Lil Miata taking that position from Vivolve's into that first corner. Quality move set up very well right from the get-go. Quinn seeming to just fall back a little bit from Jack Olivier, kind of out of that striking distance. People going quite wide into this corner. It's a track of very fine margins, this one. Very high load corners, difficult these front wheel drive TCLs. Quinn now, again, gap about the same as it was the lap prior. Jens Batesman making it around Vivos for P4. Vivos falling down 2 positions since the restart. Now under pressure from Paul Huber, some very real pressure, as Paul Huber is only about 2/10 behind. Pingu Quinn going to follow Jack onto the start-finish straight, but gaining quite significantly. Maybe Jack lost some time, took a bad line there. Pingu Quinn now comfortably in that slipstream gap, going down to about 1/10, less than a tenth now. Pingu Quinn on the outside of Jack is the drag race for P1 down to T1. Pingu Quinn, is he going to make the move stick around the outside? Yes, he is. What a class overtake that was. Awesome, awesome battling between these two. Pingu Quinn has that P1 back. Awesome pass on him. Awesome, awesome racing between these two. Respectful and hard racing. Gotta love it. Jack looking for that sort of tighter inner line. Pingu Quinn with the wider, longer line, having more speed out of the corner and being able to retain that inside line for the next corner. Very tight squeezing right there. Pingu Quinn actually loses out just a little bit from that. Jack Olivier now alongside the bump wheels. Oh, this is perfect, perfect. It's just what you want to see from this championship. Pingu Quinn having to go deep into this next corner. Jack Olivier is going to have the advantage now, but that gives Jack nothing really to benefit from, as he's now stuck with the outside for this corner. Round they go, but Jack, maybe more momentum, is going to hold that ground, sticking right beside Pingu Quinn on the outside. Side by side they go again. Pingu sliding just a little bit this last corner. It's so difficult to make it too wide through. But who's that in the background? Is that Sebastian Vettel? No, it's Lil Miata coming very, very close to these two, as yet again drag strip down the main straight. This time Jack Olivier on the offensive. Side by side he goes with Pingu Quinn. Jack having the outside this time. Is he going to do what Pingu Quinn did to him last lap? Pingu Quinn holds firm on that inside line. A little bit of a tap right there, but Pingu Quinn manages to hold on to it this lap. Vivos meanwhile getting back past Jens Batesman, or has he? Yes, he just about has. He's now just a whole cars ahead of Jens Batesman. But Jack Olivier, not as close this time. Lil Miata narrowly avoiding plowing into the back of our leading pair. Vivos and Lil Miata both taking a little bit of a wide line there. A little bit of a queue piling up here for P3 to P7 at this point. A lot of cars in this very tight space. Josh Brooks looking to make back some position, still being stuck behind Paul Huber. Awesome, awesome stuff all the way down the field. check back on some of these lower down battles. Diego looking to maybe get a position from Jared back here. What's going on around here? Not much, actually, not much going on. But what we really want to see is these top battles right here. Josh Brooks closer to Paul Huber than he has been at any point throughout this race, I do believe. But Josh Brooks now in the slipstream of Paul Huber, and Paul Huber in the slipstream of Jens Speetsma. Fucking DRS trains in a touring car league. Big win with a 1:21.9. Amazing lap for the race, only a few tenths off of his pole time. Josh. Following Jens and Paul Huber into this corner. Are they going to make it 3 wides this next section? No, they will not, but Paul Huber and Josh Brooks side by side. Paul Huber being muscled out a little bit by Jens up ahead. Jens staying in P5. Josh Brooks now moving up to P6 ahead of Paul Huber. Taking advantage of the battling up ahead of him to make that move stick, but Josh now hungry for that P5 spot. Top 5, good aim to have. Takes it tight into that corner. Not going to really make up much ground. Ali Adamson, meanwhile, exploiting Paul Huber's slightly worse line into that corner. Now is hot on his heels, sticks it around the outside. Maybe he's going to wait for Paul Huber to take it deep, and exactly what he wanted. Paul Huber maybe goes out onto the gravel quite wide. Another person out onto the gravel, that's Pepper Cappy. But in the meantime, Ali Adamson takes that P7 spot from them. Daniel Guzman with good progress up in P10. Pepper Cappy still also P11. Good stuff from him. A bit of a battle developing here, but Vivos in the meantime, Lil Miata and him, and still unfinished business between them. Side by side they go down the main straight again, and right behind them as well, Josh Brooks and Jens Speetsma side by side as well. I can't even know what to keep my eyes on right now. Let's go for this battle first. So let's see how these guys get through the corner. Vivos and Lil Miata. Vivos up the inside. Oh, he's going to collide with Lil Miata. They collide, but they still maintain position. Josh Brooks and Jens Speetsma. Jens pushing Josh out to the very extremities of the track. Side by side they go through this necessary section. Incredible battling we're seeing here. Absolutely insane. Lil Miata and Vivos up ahead. Can't decide who goes where. Lil Miata taking a very tight line through there and makes it work. Very, very convincingly there. Didn't even expect that. Lil Miata up back into the podium positions as Jens looking hungry for a move on Josh Brooks, and he makes it stick. Ali Adamson now being allowed to be involved in this, giving Josh a little shove from behind as Jens has now taken that position off of Josh's hands. But holy crap, what a race we are watching right now. The Titans of AF all up at the front in close battle. Vivos and Lil Miata side by side around this set of corners. Vivos using all of the track possible. This is going to be a battle of who can keep it on the throttle more, who can lift the least. Vivos sticking it around the outside. This is just going to be a drag race to the front corner yet again. What an amazing track this is for these whole lap battles. All of these guys closing up just a little bit from the slipstream. Insane stuff right here. Lil Miata and Vivos side by side into this next section. Lil Miata having the inside this time. Vivos around the outside. Is he going to make it stick? He has more momentum coming out of the corner. He holds it all the way around through this section. That lends him the inside here, the outside in this section. But I do believe for this fast left-hander down into the dip, Vivos is going to have that inside line all for himself. And while these guys have been battling, they've been letting the 3 behind them get up on them, sneak up on them, and now they are ready to pounce. Jens already eyeing Vivos into this next corner. Josh and Jens both going wide into this section. Ali being given a chance, but not being able to make anything of it just yet. Lil Miata and Vivos still side by side, rubbing wheels as they go into this next section. Vivos with the slight switchback now has the outside for this next corner. Jens going a little bit wide, giving Josh the advantage. But Lil Miata Vivos side by side, proper touring car action to this next section. Still, Vivos just a little bit ahead this time. Is he going to be able to get convincingly ahead of him? It's not going to matter because of the slipstream anyways. Side by side. Is this the last lap? I do believe Pinguin is going to come across the line to win race 1 here at Dijon Prenois, Jack Olivier P2. But who's going to get P3 behind? Is it going to be Vivos? Lil Miata at the line. Lil Miata gets it. Lil Miata gets it from Vivos at the line. What an insane battle between these guys. Jens Speetsma less than a 10th behind. Josh Brooks finishing 6th. Oh my goodness, this counts. Oh my goodness. That has to be, I think, the closest finish ever. Plus 0.0000. Right here, guys. It doesn't even show up. Lumiata and V-Wolves. Literally a photo finish. Oh my goodness, that was insane. Lumiata and V-Wolves, that is one of the best battles I've ever seen. Jack and Pingu as well, amazing battling. But the hat's got to go off to Lumiata and V-Wolves. That was some quality action right there. My god. Let's go back to the pits. Okay, shut up. Oh wait, okay, I need to turn off auto start system. Let me check the finish time. Actually, it was about 9,000ths of a second. 9,000ths of a second. That has to be, I do believe, the closest finish in AF history. And behind, the next few were just covered by the smallest of margins. So close, but no cigar for so many drivers right there. So Pinguquin winning that race just ahead of Jack Olivier, V-Wolves, Lil Miata, Jens Batesman, Josh Brooks, Ali Adamcha, Togo Batoba, very good P8 coming through the field. Paul Huber down in P9, Daniel Guzman P10, João Vicente Guerra P11, Judd P12, unfortunate for him after such a good start. Alexandre Devois P13, Diego Domingo P14, the race not going the way of him. Mario Vagel P15, Peppa Capi unfortunately finishing down in P16. G750 down in 17th, Thomas Cameron 18th, Vessel Howden 19th, Barcor 20th, and Mosquito 21st. There you have it, guys. Insane stuff. Let me know if again, I'm very sorry, guys, if the stream is at all any worse than it usually is. I apologize for my illness. It's just, yeah. I'd rather stream than miss out because of something silly like this. But, yeah, here I am. I'll take you through the grid in just a moment. I just have to blow my nose. Alright, let's have a little look at our reverse grid for race 2. Mario Weigl, after his P15 finish, starting P1 on the grid. Diego Domingo P2, Alexandre Devois P3, Judd P4, João Vicente Guerra P5, Daniel Guzman P6, Paul Huber P7, Togo Batoba P8, Ali Adamcha P9, Josh Brooks P10, Jens Basement P11, Lemiart P12, Vivos P13, Jack Olivier P14, Pinguquin P15, Pepper Cat P16, G750 17th, Thomas Cameron 18th, Leslie Brown 19th, Barkmore 20th, and Mosquito 21st. Alright. 5, 2, 4, 5, 6 lights. And away we go. Diego seemingly getting a much better start than Mario Weigl off the line, already pressuring for that lead position. Down they rumble towards the first corner. Diego Domingo has the inside line and moves convincingly into P1. Are we going to see demise? There is some demise in the background. Is that going to be a virtual safety car? Jens being absolutely demolished at T1. Jesus Christ. It is looking like a virtual safety car, and rightly so. That was some demise. It did look like it was Togo Batoba being turned around in the middle of the field. And when you're in the middle of that pack and you're facing the wrong way, there is no hope for you, buddy. Well, the big losers from that whole debacle, seemingly Vivov's falling down out of that top 15. Vitobo and most of all Jens Batesma being sent down to 21st place. It'll be very interesting to see what he can then do from the very back of the field. But Diego Domingo still with that lead. Do believe, unless the fast guys can really make up those inroads, he is, you know, if the fast guys can make that progress, he's looking at a very realistic possible win here. Only Jerd, I do believe, in that top 5 or so is the real threat here. Jack Olivier, Josh Brooks, Pingu, and the others still quite far behind. But actually already we're noticing Pingu Quinn getting less of a jump than Jack. Jack already up to P9 after just one corner of racing. And there they are back on the start-finish straight, ready to go for that start. Still some cars weaving in the background. But let's go with our leader, Diego Domingo, as he's about to restart this race. And away they go. Away they go for the restart. Looked like that one took a while. I imagine some cars getting a bit impatient at that one. Diego leading the field into T1. Is it going to be clean? Please tell me it's clean. It's looking pretty clean the whole way through. No cars experiencing demise just yet, but let's go back on board with our leader and our top guys. See what Jack Olivier is up to. Right in the middle of the pack, trying to make inroads. He's already making up a lot of positions. That's 2 positions already so far this lap. Pingu Quinn seemingly getting stuck behind this group of cars ahead. That sees Jack Olivier up into sixth with that slick move right there. Up ahead, still so much jostling for position. These early laps can be difficult. That is Zhao getting spun a little bit, but the front wheel drive on that car just about saving him from the total spin into that corner. Daniel Guzman and Jerd battling hard. Jerd letting Guzman through on that inside line, but it's now going to have more momentum going to his next session. Jack, a mere spectator here, trying to make yet more ground off of these guys. Whoa, that is whoa, Daniel Guzman must have gotten some sort of tap. He got sent off the road right there. Must have been just an unfortunate little shunt to the side of him right there. But the top 2 absolutely running away with it. Anton Duvois pulling out a gap of almost 2 seconds to the rest of the field. But down into T1, and Jack Olivier is P4 now. Nebakapi going wide there, and that's another car going a little bit wide, I heard, in the gravel. But here we have it. Jack Olivier already looking for a move on Mario Weigel, and seemingly making it stick. Making it up into P3 now. Absolutely charging through this pack. Mario Weigel thinking about a move, but playing it safe. Jack comfortably up to 3rd place right now. While the rest of the field, absolute squabble for position as the faster drivers come shooting through the pack. Josh Brooks making fairly good inroads. Up in P7, narrowly avoiding an accident there as Joao Guerra getting caught in an unfortunate spot right there, coming across Pingu Quinn and being sent off of the track as a reward. Josh Brooks up into P6 now, very good progress from him as well. But as Paul Hoover going right there, gifting that position to Pingu Quinn. Pingu Quinn now to 8, just looking to follow Jack as much as possible. But Jack really seems to have scampered away with this one. Getting really close. That was basically a Schumacher Barrichello at Hungary 2010 moment. Right there for Pingu Quinn and Vessel. Them two going into the corner. That move was not on for Vessel. I do not believe. Pingu Quinn getting shoved out very wide. Oh my goodness, and getting hit by cars there. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Pingu Quinn, this is exactly not what he needed at this point in the race, in the championship. I want to say that's a safety car. That is certainly a safety car. Oh, so sorry guys. Throat was getting very bad. Let some coughs out. But that has been a crazy little bit of action there for a few laps. Jerd's still holding firm in P5. Lil Miata P4, very good from him. Alexandre Duvois is still holding on well to that P2 position, but now with Jack going to be starting a mere few tenths behind him, are we going to see that P2 potentially disappear? It's all about weight. It's all about just holding out until you get found, until you get located by the speedy boys of the pack when you've got a high reverse grid start. So a little bit of a risky time here for Alexandre Duvois if he wants to keep that potentially maiden podium here. But very close back behind. Jens already back up to P11 now. Essentially almost switching with Pinker Quinn. Pinker Quinn now in the unenviable position of being last place. Tonga nearly getting shunted from behind under the safety car. But Diego de Bingo is going to lead these cars away. He's been sort of cushioned by... good point, Riley. If Jack is... This is exactly what Jack needed. If Jack is able to make up these positions, it could be Diego in P2. When was the last time we saw Diego P1? When did that last happen? But we go again. We're racing now. Diego going all the way to the inside line to defend from Alexandre Duvois. Jack Olivier slotting in behind, staying P3. Is it all clean behind? It's looking pretty clean. It all looks good. Mosquito up in P16. It's really challenging for points positions. Oh, that is a slide into that section right there. Do all the cars involved manage to make it out okay? I do believe they do. That is Mario Weigel and Jens having a collision there. God, these cars seem to be sliding all over the place. Alexandre Duvois is in P1 now. Oh my goodness, that was... No, where's Diego? Diego's down in P5. What happened to him? He's fallen down the order. Duvois defending very well from Jack to the point where Lil Miata is now being given a bit of a tow from him. Diego de Bingo down in the gravel now, down in P1, but Jack Olivier muscling through to take P1. It looked inevitable. Sure as hell is. This is perfect for his championship. A P2 and a provisional P1 now in race 2. Meanwhile, Pinker Quinn down in P16, just trying to scrounge for some points at the moment. But an absolute train of cars as we go on to this start-finish straight now. Whoever said Mosquito in the points, it's spoken too soon. Alexandre Duvois, it is 3 wide, down to T1. Alexandre Duvois getting shunted into that wall. That is, oh, that is unfortunate for him. Absolutely thrown into that. Just the slightest of contact. His potential podium has been ruined. That is not going to be a French 1-2. No 1-2s there at the moment now. Oh my goodness, that is so unfortunate. Josh Brooks getting all crossed up into that section right there. But Lil Miata, not that much slower than Jack in quali. She will hopefully be looking to keep him honest here. You know, keep within those few tenths of a second around the lap. And hopefully stay near, not letting him get away too quickly with that win. Fast bunch of guys have now developed. I think the grid has all sort of shoveled itself around. Although Barcourt is still in P8. I say that, although there literally is like a massive train of cars behind him. And he proceeds to lose about 3 positions in the space of like about 5 seconds. Completely commentators cursed. I do apologise, my good sir. But you have received a curse. Jerd slipstreaming Lil Miata down this straight. They seem to have let Jack go a bit. If they keep battling, they're going to let him go even more. Although, good news for Josh Brooks this is. Podium could be on the cards if these two battle enough and Josh is able to get nice and close. You know, I say that Lil Miata and Jerd letting get Jack away, but it's keeping it exactly about that 1 second mark. They're going to, you know, Lil Miata's going to have to hope it doesn't get any bigger than that. Let's see up and down the field. The grid has sort of stabilized a little bit. Jens and Pinku battling. Oh, that is an interesting way to overtake from Pinker Quinn right there. drift slash shunt pass. Yes, okay, shunt to pass sounds good. Ooh, Jack almost coming back up his inside to take that position away from him. We're not really making it stick. Quinn still holding on to that P9 position, that gap just up ahead. Only barrier between him and the rest of the pack right now. Jacques Olivier starting to get away with it. Starting to get away. Could be a victory for him at the moment, unless either of these guys are able to start to get closer, but it's looking quite unlikely right now. A 1:21.8 in the race. That's an insane pace from Jacques Olivier. Happy. Thrown out, seemingly off his position down in P17 now. Joining his teammate Mosquito back at the field, at the back of the field. Jerd still hot on the heels of Phil Miata. Are we going to see another Weevil slash Miata battle in this race? Hopefully so. Nice and close. Hopefully we're going to see another move into T1. They both go side by side. Nothing separating these two drivers. Miata slotting into P2, keeping Jerd behind. Still, Jerd absolutely bumper to bumper with Miata. Let's go for a cheeky onboard hit just to see how this looks. Taking a slightly better line than him through this little section of corners here. He's got forward Miata here. See behind him maybe. There you go. We got that camera angle variation on that, you know it goes. I know how to do my streaming. Further behind, you got two Polaris Motorsport drivers, P5 and P6 at the moment. Not too bad from them. Diego seeming to recover a few positions he lost in the earlier stages. Again, it just happens again and again and again, doesn't it? Jerd, little slow streaming led Miata all the way down the straight. Side by side they go, Miata with the inside here. Taking it nice and wide. Letting Miata take that tighter inside. I'm going to follow him nice and close into this next section. Go F1 cam again, because this is beautiful to watch, these two going so close at it together. Taking a nice tight line here. So you can see very close to Miata through this section right now. Josh Brooks sort of falling off the back of these guys a little bit. Josh Brooks kind of just sort of wading water in the middle of a little gap between two battling groups. As I say that, look at this battle heating up right here. Joe coming back from a... I was about to say coming back from a collision as he proceeds to almost cause one himself. Jeez, that was pretty close. But the upshot of this is Ping and Quinn is now closing on this pack at a rapid rate, as they've just lost all of their momentum through that set of corners. Joao goes defensive on Ping and Quinn. Ping and Quinn slides out wide. into this first corner. Meanwhile, Lil Miata and Judd still coming at it. Lil Miata's still keeping that P2 position. But Diego sort of moving ahead of these guys as Ali and Joao came into contact. Finger Quinn now hot on the heels of Ali right here. Joao not really done with him yet, still keeping nice and close, hasn't fallen off the back of him quite yet. But yeah, Finger following Ali nice and close through this section. Judd, again, the whole way around, these guys are just identical, you just can't separate them. It's just a matter of if Judd is going to be able to make that important move into T1, although I do not think he'll be able to, as it is currently the final lap. As I said earlier, Jack Olivier, once he has that P1, no one is threatening him. There is little to stop him from taking the win. Here we're going to see it. Jack pulling out a gap of about 4 seconds to the guys in front. Guy behind, sorry. He's going to come around the final corner. And it's going to finish in P1 to win the second race here. Oh, are we going to see another photo finish? Oh, for hundredths of a second, Lil Miata able to stay ahead of Judd. Josh Brooks finishing 4th, Diego Domingo 5th, Pingu Quinn finishing P6 in the end. Joao and Pingu, photo finish for them too, 0-0-0. These two races have both provided some seriously close finishes. Incredible stuff here. Awesome, awesome stuff. What the hell? Hello. Uh-oh, are they gonna pile into me? Nah. Bye-bye. Are they gone? Are they out the map? G750's had enough of this game. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh my god. Sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away. Bye-bye.
What are you laughing at?
Watch the stream back, it's beautiful.
Okay, but I will just say I lost 2 fucking positions final corner, but it was so cool.
Oh yeah, you kind of sucked ass. Like
I didn't practice, but yes.
no, it was really good to watch you and the rest of y'all battle. That was insane between you.
Battles
Diego.
were fun. Battles were fun.
They did look very fun.
Me, Diego, Joao was good. Because we were literally Blockade Brothersing Joao.
Yeah, for real. Oh, okay. Nice reference. But yeah, no, you guys really did sort of do the teamwork, team strategy.
The team strategy move was I break early because I'm scared of hitting Diego, and that makes Joao having to break
There you
early.
go. But in the end, Pingu benefited off of you guys. A
lot.
So
And also Joao's punts in the final corner fucked me over.
yeah, there was that, wasn't there? I remember watching that. But holy jeez, that was insane. I need to get I want to get a Vivos in here from from race 1. Holy shit, that was a battle.
Such a close fucking battle. I watched that. It was really cool.
Hello Vivos. Wait, let me get. So it was Vivos and Lil Miata that were involved. If I can get Lil Miata in here as well, maybe. If he's even still in VC. No, he's not in VC.
Mic test.
But Lil Miata, yes, we can hear you. Sorry, we can hear you, Vivos.
They're already at Newt checking the replay.
Nice. Vivos, hello.
Hello.
I have no words, man. That battle you and Lil Miata had in race 1, I needed to talk about that first because that was insane. The whole lap, you guys were side by side the entire way. I've not seen close TCR action from that. How did you find that race and how
I got
that battle?
Miata here.
Yellow. Oh my god, that race was awesome. Both of them.
Yeah, really nice races.
Thank you, Miata. I've just asked Vivov something, so I'll let Vivov say. So Vivov, tell me about your race 1 with the insane battle.
Well, yeah, that was probably the most fun battle I have had so far. Very happy that we had a clean battle, and I was just head down after I lost the 2 positions, and was happy to just claim it by 0.009 seconds. to take third.
Yeah, it's properly insane, man. I looked on the timing sheet and it just said 0, 0, 0, 0. I was like, oh my god, it does not get any closer than that. And you had other cars right behind you, all just closed up right at the end. It was proper stuff. But yeah, it was just you guys kept it both so clean. How was it on your end, Miat? How was it for you battling in that battle?
Oh, that was so good. Like, that was also my best battle I've ever had with Vivos, then with Jared in race 2, but that's the other topic. But yeah, we kept it clean, so I'm super happy, and I'm also happy with P4 because the battle was, as I said, awesome.
Yeah, there you go. That's the best, the thing you want the most when you can leave a battle, leave a. Sorry,
He
sorry,
died.
I had to actually cough. When you can leave a race, not getting the higher position, and still feel that you had an amazing time. So yeah, really, really great to see from you guys. And then race 2, how did it end out for you, viewers? Because I know Lil Miata, you ended up finishing second, correct?
Yeah, that's my best result in AF3.
That what a way to do it, man. Didn't you get him at the line?
He nearly get me.
Oh, I see. Okay, my bad. Still
Wait, race
so
1?
close. The race
Vivos
2.
got it.
I'm talking race 2.
Oh, race 2. Okay.
Let me out to race 2, and they both him and Jared crossed the line. But that was also amazing. So just a
That
testament to
battle
how.
was amazing too. Like,
Yeah, that was the focal point. I mean, seriously, Miata, you got the most coverage out of anyone for those 2 races. So
probably.
enjoy watching the stream. But Vivos,
Okay.
how was your race too? I should ask.
Bad.
Yeah, I somewhat got that impression. Didn't you just ended up getting quite unlucky, right? With
Well,
incidents.
the opening turn on lap 1 T1, I tried to avoid everything going outside just off the track to not deal with it, but I got collected with it and collected with Ali and Jens. But
Yes.
after that, I got back. But the top 5 were fighting and they were going 3 wide into T1 again. And one of them hit the barrier at the left side going into the braking. So I was distracted by that and trying to avoid that, but I just missed the 100 meters and then I went off into the gravel because of that. So I'm
No.
very annoyed at myself that I messed up such an good fight back, because that could have been also a good result for points and the team. But
Yeah.
it can happen. Yeah, I had fun in race 1, so I'm happy.
Yeah, race 1's the highlight, so always focus on that rather than the silly little mistakes that you can always fix and iron out later on. But yeah, awesome stuff from both of you guys. Thank you so much, and really well done on the race today.
Thank you too.
Thank you. Take
Yeah.
care.
Bye.
Gaming.
I'm gonna get Pingu and Jack in here at the same time. Hello, Pingu and Jack. I'm here to interview about race 1. I gotta say, insane battling between you two. I just couldn't believe you guys kept it that close. And generally, I want to say it looked harsh but fair. Jack, you first. How did you find that in race 1?
Well, it was fun. He was quicker, so like it's a bit hard to battle when you're slower. But yeah, it was fun until I kind of made a mistake on my own, and yeah, he had a gap, and that was over, kind of. But yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, the gap kind of developed later on, but I mean, there was some serious battling in the earlier stages. Pingu Quinn, how was it on your end? Did you feel?
It was probably the most fun I've had this season so far. An amazing battle, and yeah, I'm just really glad to drive so well against Jack.
Like, for real, I was really, really impressed. I mean, there was the odd bump, there was the odd little shove off the track, which I'd expect when it's you two battling. But on the whole, I feel it was all kept pretty fair and pretty within what's fairly acceptable.
Yeah, I don't like it when people touch, but yeah.
I'd call it
Touchy
clean.
watchy.
It's I mean, clean in inverted commas, I'd call that battle, but it was a spectacle to watch nonetheless. But Jack, being able to convert race 2 to a win, I mean, your progress through the pack was quite something. You managed to keep it clean. How was that, getting through it all? Because there was a lot going on.
Well, some people I'm just lucky, I guess.
I guess
Am I not?
I guess that's the way to put it. I mean,
No,
Jack is referencing
I
a
don't really know
conversation you didn't hear.
oh, sorry.
It's just like I know the track very well, so I kind of know where to overtake and where to not, because of how much I've driven it.
French.
So, yeah.
It
So that
seemed
helps
like-
for sure. But then
Duo was like
I don't
second
know.
for a long time as well. He
he
died
got
later,
killed.
but-
Oh,
yeah.
he got murdered properly. It was so
Oh,
sad.
he got murdered.
It
I thought
was-
he just died.
Yeah,
No,
I
he
got hit.
murdered.
I need to watch the replay. I do not understand how. Like, I can understand how I
Oh.
got hit the first time because I was in the middle of the three.
Oh, I
couldn't
know how it
do much.
happened. Some other people collided with each other, and you got hit completely out of bad luck. Like you were literally
Of
wrong.
course.
Literally wrong. I saw that.
You
second,
see, Jack.
This, the second
What?
collision was was bad luck in that case.
Yeah,
But the first
yeah.
collision was simply whoever was on your
Racing
inside
incident.
going
But
for a
yeah,
very bad move.
exactly. 3 wide, I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, that second race seemed like one of ups and downs for you, Pingy. Where did you actually end up in the end? You managed to come back to about P8.
P7.
Oh, P7.
P7. Well, apparently, because me
was very
and
close.
Jao had a
No,
photo
P6.
finish,
You're
and
ahead
I'm
on track.
convinced that
P6.
I actually finished ahead, but the server is saying he is. So I'll check the
No,
replay.
it's just we can.
It's
we check
either
the
P6
replay
or 7
anyway.
at this point.
No, you're P6. That you were definitely ahead. I can confirm.
Yeah,
It's happened before. Like I was 2/10 behind Blank
Yeah.
once on Tsukuba, and
Yes, I remember
it
that, yeah.
showed that I was in front of him. He got a 5-second penalty. I got second at either way, but you know.
Oh, I just realised that I still have Polly muted.
Oh, you.
Oh, so you've just been hearing empty silence. when you've been
Hello.
right,
Yeah, I was really confused for a second. I've unmuted you now. Hi, Polly.
so- Nice.
Hello. I was saying you were definitely ahead,
But yeah,
and
Thank
that
you.
it's happened before, and we've given it to whoever's ahead in the replay.
Cool, thanks.
yeah. Well, I get any other comments from you guys on that battle or the championship as a whole?
My championship has potentially been ruined by my bad luck. But the battling was amazing, and Jack, I think this is the first time. Well, no, it's the second time now that me and Jack have had a proper good battle this season, and
Gamer
I'm
battle.
hoping. Yeah, I'm hoping for.
Wait,
for
what was
more.
the first one?
Poznan.
Didn't you both die at Poznan as a result?
No, they were both
Oh.
fine in the end. Sorry,
Nah.
Jack, you were gonna say something?
Not anything interesting. No, don't worry.
Okay. But there you go. Thank you guys for your thoughts, and yeah, I mean, very well done on both of your results. A win for each of you guys,
Thank you.
and good luck for next race. See you soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. There you go. Actually, I'm just gonna quickly get Josh in here.
Yeah,
just to
just
see-
get Josh.
He was kind of just in the middle of everything today. I don't know where he really was.
Yes,
So.
he had to race me for a very long time.
Hello, Josh.
Hello.
You seemed like the I mean, not bad results today. You just seem like the kind of.
Curse me. You cursed me. That's what it is.
I kind of might have. I think you got wrecked a bit in one of the races, didn't you?
Yeah. First race, I hit Jared.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I thought. I know. I'm alongside into this corner. Little did I know that's actually like almost flat out. It's a 6th gear corner. Don't make a move there. So I made a move there. Jared died. I lost 1 position. Recovered to P6.
Yes, and then you got P4 in the second race. So not you kind
Yeah,
of
that
ended
one
up
was
in
done.
you kind of ended up in an awkward spot between 2 battles. I
Ca-
noticed there.
Can
Yeah,
you look
it-
at AF3 chat, please? Just
Race
for a
2
second.
really annoyed me because
Look
Jack
at what Jens said.
just
Look
got
at what
ahead of
Jens
me.
sent.
Cleared off.
Oh my god!
It's
Holy
fucking nothing.
crap!
The gap is nothing.
Joao is ahead though.
I think Joao's ahead by, like,
on my screen,
bumper.
Pingu was ahead. On my screen, Pingu was ahead. But
Okay,
on
this
Jens's replay, Joao's ahead.
I think this is legitimately like actually we can't
The
tell.
closest.
Do we actually just Josh have a look at it? Because I don't know if we can award it.
It's-
Yet. 'Cause
apparently
that's
on the
the
stream
point.
it said
Both the server results and the server results,
What?
both server results types say Joao P6.
Yeah, I guess it depends. Like on my screen, Pingu was definitely ahead. I can
But
say that.
one thing I'll note is on race time, it says Zhao finished with a time of 17 minutes 26.665, but Pingu with 6.57. So do we? I find that confusing. Like that's what
Well,
it shows up for me in AC.
we just if it's that close, we disregard the server and look at the replay. Except it differs between replays.
That's the worst part, you know. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, but
The most official version we have is on the server's timings.
okay.
The ones that was on the server results.
Which show it as
In this
being
case, it's
Zhao.
not the
I.e.
same.
the-
It's,
so I.e. the server manager.
in this case, it's not the same thing with the blank then, because on that he was like 2/10 ahead of me. and it said I was ahead. The server did.
The listed gap here is 900ths with Joao in the lead.
900ths.
Wow, that's insane.
On the stream, it said 0.000.
Yeah, no, it did, and I was we had in the space of 2 races, we had 2 of the closest ever finishes in AF. That is a testament.
I
to
think
this season.
3. I think 4 of them have been 3. There's 3 in race 2 alone.
Honestly.
Second to third is listed as what's that? 23 thousandths.
Fucking hell. All I'm gonna say.
Joao to Pingu, which was about 900ths, and then further back, I spot where is it? Yes, Vessel, Barkor, Peppercapi, 13th, 14th, 15th, all separated by 800ths.
Wow, that's insane.
Barkor to Peppercapi's 200ths.
So
just go back, Josh. Definitely watch the V-Wolves and Lil Miata's battles. It is one of the best I've ever seen in AF. Like
the huge straight was so fucking good.
Yeah, it was amazing.
When was it, in race 1 or race 2?
There was race.
I was right behind Little Miata for the entirety of both races. I saw the lot.
To be fair, that was amazing battling of both, but Lil Miata and V-Wolves had that battle to the line in race 1, which you were very close behind indeed, I think.
Yes, I was trying to get past Jens in the meantime.
Yes, you were, and then you guys all sort of bunched up right at the end. So you got a sound of kind of what is it? Monza 1970, whatever. It looked like that when it was like 5 cars coming across the line. Sorry?
The Peter Gethin, is it?
Yes, that one, the closest ever finish in F1. It reminded me of that. But an insane race. That track was incredible for racing. Like the amount of different lines you could take. Everyone was just side by side all the time, so it was just amazing to see. So yeah, there you go.
Anyway, I can confirm the driver's standings.
Oh yes, go
all
on.
the standings, in fact.
Hit us.
So bear with me.
Have you done drops? Have you done the drops?
Yeah, it does it automatically now.
Oh right, I forgot. The system's really good now.
I'm a genius.
Yes.
With 1 drop, Jack Olivier, obviously, leads with 164 points. Then Pingu Queen with 145. Then Jerd with 131.
It's not over.
Fourth place, Vivolst 98. Then Little Miata 93. Ali Yardinger and Ben Hayes on 86. Then me on 84, Diego 62, Toco Patobo and Paul Huber joint 10th on 54 points.
And you're so me, Ben, and you are within 2 fucking points.
Yes.
So it's closer down the middle of the field. Really.
Me and you are actually joint without drops.
I'm a disgrace to Polaris.
Yes. No, I mean
you're still 9th overall, by the way. You're right behind Josh. Still.
Diego, wasn't it you who got demise?
But you are 20 points behind, though.
You didn't demise yourself, did you?
I got demise and I caused demise.
Oh,
but
sorry, yeah, you did.
But in different situations.
I see. Yeah, I just sort of watched you just sort of fall down. You made a bit of a recovery though. You finished what, P6 in the end, I think, race 2.
5.
Not bad. But race 1 was.
Race 1, I shouldn't have even finished P14 to get P2 in the reverse grid because I will surely get penalties. So there's a gray area there.
Oh wow. Do you, from you guys' experience? Actually, sorry, I'll ask this first. From you guys' experiences, do you think there'll be a lot of penalties from this race? Like from what VCU was like and what the actual
there were quite a few. There were a few.
I will get 2 probably. If I'm
race 1, the crashes caused safety cars. Race 2, they didn't really cause safety cars. There was a bunch of 3-car crashes.
Oh wow.
But Dua was flying one time. That happened.
Josh,
yes.
And then the corner
something happened on the main straight. I was right in front of it.
I think they were called Super Remova Racing. I think they are. No, they're not Super.
What happened is, from my POV, from watching it from like front view, it just seemed like one of those situations where someone came across someone who was going straight, like the slightest of steering angle.
Yeah, he said himself.
Got clipped and he got flipped.
He said
that happened to me with Peppa.
That was Dubois, and someone he didn't know if he cut someone off or if
the funny thing is Guzman, Duas teammate, went off the. No, he's not a teammate. He's reserve. Well, anyway, they had the same skin. He went off the corner before.
Yeah, the last corner. And then the funniest part of all of this was that V-Wolves, because of the French guy, because of him spinning in the air and blocking out the 100-meter sign, V-Wolves missed his breaking point.
I saw that live. Yeah, I saw that live. G and V-Wolves missed it by so hard.
Imagine having breaking points.
I said bye, G.
I do it all by muscle memory. I never use.
I broke somewhere between 150 and it usually worked.
As you do.
Just intuition.
Intuition. There you go. Well, you were going to say something, Josh. Sorry, kept interrupting.
Yes, the team's title.
Uh-huh.
Newt Racing is leading on 243. Then Blockade Brothers on 190. River Racing third on 170. Polaris is fourth on 148. And Super Newt Bros 142. Newt Rotor 137. That's the top 6. There's a huge gap down. Fat Sim Racing is 7th on 59. Then Newt Engineering 55. Atari Rimowa Racing 32. Rimowa Racing 28. Dia de los Muertos 21. Wolf Team Racing 18. Newt Speedstars 10. Super Rimowa Racing 10. Macca Racing Silver 9. Dark Thunder still yet to score.
Oh, wow.
Next race is fucking Silver Coin. Let's go.
And finally, the Nations Cup.
Britain.
I can confirm
France leads on 184.
Hey, well, Jack.
Yeah, Jack. Great Britain is second on 178. Germany third at 138. Then Poland 126. Netherlands 118. Spain 99. Turkey and Sealand joint 93. That's me and you, Paul.
That's just me and you.
Yeah. Austria 66. Colombia 32. Serbia 19, Brazil 15, Belgium 11, Hungary 9, Monaco 9, India 5, Greece 2, Pakistan 1, Algeria 0.
Monaco best.
Monaco bestest.
All right. I think that just about does it for the stream. I'm gonna have to go off and dive for a bit because it's above my pay grade to be doing that much streaming while being ill. But thank you all for tuning in. We've just witnessed an amazing another amazing AF3 race. And yeah, AF2 might be streamed tomorrow. Who the hell knows? But that's happening.
You never
tomorrow.
know.
You never know. We've got 2 amazing weeklies though. May I remind anyone who's still watching? We've got the AF Memobile at fucking Baku Castle section. Watch out for it.
That's gonna be
Yes, if we thought San Francisco was bad.
No, that was really good though.
That was amazing. And then Sunday we've got a test of one of the driver vote tracks, so Singapore. We've got with the RSS Formula Supreme. So be sure to be there. And yeah, thank you all for tuning in, and see you again soon.